Carolina Insider is presented by Wells Fargo, official sponsor of Carolina Athletics. And brought to you by Coke Zero Sugar. Carolina Ford, built for the Carolinas, built Ford proud. Visit your Carolina Ford dealer today. And by Hardison and Cochran, dial 919 all fours for a free legal consultation.
Hello again, great to be with you here on the Carolina Insider. Thanks so much for joining us this week. Wish we had better news to start off the show, but unfortunately, Carolina football couldn't quite get the job done in Blacksburg. Fell behind 14-0 at halftime. Played better in the second half, but couldn't quite get out of that deficit, falling 17-10 to the Hokies. We'll see some action from that game in Blacksburg, plus hear post-game reaction from the Tar Heels following the game. Earlier in the week, Adam Lucas and I had a chance to catch up with former Tar Heel All-America analyst on the Tar Heel Sports Network. That is Brian Simmons. We chatted with Brian about the Carolina football program, the direction it is going. Always great to hear from him. I think you'll enjoy that as well. Plus a bunch of other sports competing in at Chapel Hill. We have highlights from some terrific Tar Heel victories from this past weekend. But let us start on Friday night in Blacksburg, Virginia. Carolina kicking off the 2021 football season against Virginia Tech.
Asante chasing into the backfield, forces the missed throw on the screen by Burmeister, sent it too high for Blackshear, and that will send out the punt unit. Tech brings an extra rusher. Carolina picks it up, completion near midfield, and Simmons still fighting to try and get extra yardage. It's going to be interesting to see where this is marked. Fourth and the slimmest of margins. Tar Heels needing something, down 2 scores. They run it with Jones, first down and more as he crosses the 50, crosses the Hokie 45, and he's tripped up at the 42 for a gain of 9. Howell looking that way after a play action. Now he goes right side. Caught by Downs at the 35, and he's slung down there. Could not gain any more as Connor took him down. Still 14-0 Virginia Tech. Carolina trying to get its offense revved up. Quick hitter to the left side. Downs tunnel screen. Downs 30, 25, coming to the near sideline. 15, 10, 5. Give them 6. The Tar Heels have a heartbeat. Burmeister looking to his left. The exact same play, and this one is incomplete. Grimes one-on-one with Trey Turner, and Turner didn't have a chance. The throw sailed over his head out of bounds. It would be down 13 as Romo's kick is up and no good. So Romo, who made the big 48-yarder a couple of minutes ago, early this quarter, pushes the 30-yarder wide to the right. Carolina keeps it on the ground. Chandler, a lot of room left side into Hokie territory. 35, and his pin's taken out from underneath him, close to the 30-yard line. Boy, that whole left side of the field opened wide up. Down by 10 to try to make it a one-score game. Snap back, spot down, kick is up, and things right through there. So Atkins converts the field goal. 4th and 11. Tech rushes just 3. Howell steps up in the pocket, lets it go, caught, first down. Simmons, who's had a few slip through his hands, makes the big catch. Howell gets the snap, dumps it in the flat left side. Chandler, good block by Walston in front. Chandler first down into Tar Heel, or into Hokie territory, is knocked hard out of bounds at around the 42 or 43-yard line. After Tech gets the season opening win 17-10 over the Tar Heels, a bitter, bitter way for Carolina to start the season.
Introducing 48 square centimeters of earning potential. Flawlessly designed, undeniably versatile, unlimited 2% cash back. This is the card built for real life.
She's gonna be a drummer.
Yeah, she is. That's gonna get loud.
Right?
The new Wells Fargo Active Cash Visa credit card. Unlimited 2% cash back on purchases. That's real life ready.
Your life is more flexible and efficient than ever, and your energy is too. See how North Carolina's electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural communities we serve at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
Make your summer last during the Ford Labor Day sales event. Now is still a great time to buy a Ford. Choose from our F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 44 years, and from the freshest lineup of SUVs in America. It's the Ford Labor Day sales event. Drive one, buy one today. Just announced. Now get 0% financing for 72 months on the 2021 Ford F-150. Learn more at buyfordnow.com and see your Carolina Ford dealer today.
Introducing 48 square centimeters of earning potential. Flawlessly designed. Undeniably versatile. Unlimited 2% cash back. This is the card built for real life.
She's gonna be a drummer,
Yeah, she is. That's gonna get loud.
right?
The new Wells Fargo Active Cash Visa credit card. Unlimited 2% cash back on purchases. That's real life ready.
Your life is more flexible and efficient than ever, and your energy is too. See how North Carolina's electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural communities we serve at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
Does your team mean the world to you? Then we're just alike. My team here at Hardison and Cochran means the world to me. And just like you, I have nothing but confidence in my team when it's on the line. If you've been injured at work and facing a blitz from the insurance company, I welcome you to call on me and my team. We have 3 workers' compensation experts ready to put in the game to protect you and your family.
Hardison and Cochran, attorneys at law, here for you. 919 all fours.
Carolina Insider is presented by Wells Fargo.
Welcome back to the show. Thanks so much for being here. One thing Mack Brown has said here in his second tenure in Chapel Hill is that he is going to be honest, to the point of brutally honest, and that includes in post-game conversations following tough matchups. Coach Brown had some strong words following this disappointing loss to Virginia Tech. We'll hear from Coach, plus 2 of the Tar Heel leaders as well, Sam Howell and Jeremiah Gimmel. Let's get some reaction from that 7-point defeat in Blacksburg.
Great game, hard-fought game. Give Virginia Tech a lot of credit because they played hard. We had our chances. We didn't play well the first half in really any phase. We didn't have the ball very much, and when we did, we didn't move it defensively. They made yards on first down, which we couldn't let them do. We knew that coming in. That was our game plan, and then they overcame 2 3rd and 15s and a 3rd and 14, which you just can't do any of it. Really proud of the guys. The coaches made some adjustments at halftime, and the players kept fighting, and they had a chance to win until 37 seconds left. So this team's not giving up. Obviously, the shine's off, and the rating sure doesn't matter tonight. We were overrated with the way we played. Most people had a scrimmage this weekend, and we had a very difficult team on the road in a tough environment. And it showed us some concerns that we've got that we've got to go back and fix. So now we should know more about who our backs are. We should know who the receivers are that can step up and play. That's been a concern. And then we've got to figure out why we did not play well the first half on defense as well. But it was really disappointing that we didn't run the ball better the first half. And I did think the sacks were a surprise and disappointing. And that's something that we've got to really look at. We've been talking about that for 2 years. And then in an opening ball game, I thought we would be really good up front. And I'm not sure. We did run the ball better in the second half. I liked what I saw from Ty Chandler and DJ Jones. So there's some positive there, but we had some negative run yards, and we obviously had the sacks, which you can't have. You can't pout. You can't pout if you didn't play enough. You can't pout if you didn't play well. We got to go back to work, and we got to fix all the things that we messed up tonight. And that's coaches and players. And that's one thing I've learned. I've always pouted and wouldn't speak to anybody till Tuesday after a loss, and that's just stupid and immature on my part. I got to grow up, and I've got to go back to work for these guys, and I got to work really, really hard the next 2 days to find out what I can do to help them better on Sunday. And I got to get with our coaches too and see why some of the things that we thought were good going in didn't work. So this will be it'll be an uncomfortable couple of days for all of us. But when something's not working, as it didn't tonight, gotta be real honest with each other. Kids say facts. These are facts. We gotta get things fixed. And Jeremiah Gimmel addressed the team afterwards and said, we can still win out, and we can. We just got to go back to work. But we can't sit around and pout and point fingers and talk about all the negative things that are going to happen.
I just told them, don't let this define us for the rest of the year. I mean, it's better for this to happen, I believe, in early in the year than later on in the year. So I just told everybody to take a look in the mirror. Like, what are you doing? Like during the week, how much are you doing? Is it enough? Is it not enough? Are you grabbing up people alongside you in the position groups? Are you bringing them in the film room with you? Are you bringing them to stretch or get more lifts in the weight room? That's pretty much what I told them. I just told everybody, like, maybe we just didn't do enough this week. I felt like we prepared really well, but to lose like this, I feel like everybody should look themselves in the mirror and give an extra % this upcoming week.
Chance to win, and we just didn't make enough plays. But no, I mean, we certainly didn't get into the rhythm like we're used to on the offense side of the ball. So we just gotta watch the tape, self-evaluate and start with me. I didn't play good enough for our team to win tonight, so we just gotta get back to the film room and just get better.
Make your summer last during the Ford Labor Day sales event. Now is still a great time to buy a Ford. Choose from our F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 44 years, and from the freshest lineup of SUVs in America. It's the Ford Labor Day sales event. Drive one, buy one today. Just announced. Now get 0% financing for 72 months on the 2021 Ford F-150. Learn more at buyfordnow.com and see your Carolina Ford dealer today.
Introducing 48 square centimeters of earning potential. Flawlessly designed. Undeniably versatile. Unlimited 2% cash back. This is the card built for real life.
She's gonna be a drummer.
Yeah, she is. That's gonna get loud.
Right?
The new Wells Fargo Active Cash Visa credit card. Unlimited 2% cash back on purchases. That's real life ready.
Your life is more flexible and efficient than ever, and your energy is too. See how North Carolina's electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural communities we serve at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
Does your team mean the world to you? Then we're just alike. My team here at Hardison and Cochran means the world to me. And just like you, I have nothing but confidence in my team when it's on the line. If you've been injured at work and facing a blitz from the insurance company, I welcome you to call on me and my team. We have 3 workers' compensation experts ready to put in the game to protect you and your family.
Hardison and Cochran, attorneys at law, here for you. 919-ALL-4s.
Make your summer last during the Ford Labor Day sales event. Now is still a great time to buy a Ford. Choose from our F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 44 years, and from the freshest lineup of SUVs in America. It's the Ford Labor Day sales event. Drive one, buy one today. Just announced. Now get 0% financing for 72 months on the 2021 Ford F-150. Learn more at buyfordnow.com and see your Carolina Ford dealer today.
Your life is more flexible and efficient than ever, and your energy is too. See how North Carolina's electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural communities we serve at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
Carolina Insider is presented by Wells Fargo.
Boy, we enjoy always working with Brian Simmons on the Tar Heel Sports Network, back again as our analyst this year for Carolina football. Earlier in the week, Adam Lucas and I had a chance to talk to Brian about Carolina football, the program, where it's headed, the season, and always enjoy his insights. Of course, a former All-America at the linebacker position, played 10 years in the NFL as well. Let's hear some of that conversation with Tar Heel great Brian Simmons.
Brought to you by Coke Zero Sugar.
Brian, you were part of the last Carolina team that really broke through and played at a top 10 level consistently over the course of a season and over even multiple years. What will this year's team hopefully need to learn about what's required to play at that top 10 level week after week against opponent after opponent, that beating the Tar Heels would be a really big deal for their season?
One word: consistency. I mean, that's really what it is. You know, we know they have talent. We know offensively they can score points. And when I say that, you know, you don't want to take things for granted. Obviously, because they've scored many points and a lot of points over the last 2 years, there's no guarantee that that is going to be the case this year. But if I'm a betting man, I will say you can almost guarantee you're going to get 30 points. And so if you score 30 points, you should have a great chance to win the football game. So for me, it's the consistency on defense. We've seen the defense put together, you know, good quarters, a good half, and good games. But now can they start stacking games on top of games and be consistent? And then you don't have to be great all the time. And if you're giving up yards, and sometimes you may give up points, now if that's the case, can you turn the football over? And that's what they have to do. In those games where you may be struggling, can you turn the football over and give Sam and that offense extra possessions?
Brian, is it even possible to be like elite on defense anymore in college football? The way that offensive football is, the way the rules are in football now, is it possible to be elite at this point?
Man, I guess every year you're comparing yourself to everybody else in that year. So if you're looking at it that way, I would say yes. But if you're talking about Carolina defense of 97 or 96, when we gave up 10 points and 13 points, you know, getting minus or no yardage on plays 50% of the time, I doubt it. It's just the game is played in a lot different way. The spacing, the way they throw the football, you know, I don't see anybody doing that, but you still can be a really good defense. I think if you play sound defense, assignment and alignment, get lined up, and you tackle well, then you can play good defense any time of the year, any point, any era.
How would you defend 2021 offenses if you were Brian Simmons, defensive coordinator, and had to get on the grease board and tell these guys how to do it? What would be your keys?
I mean, Adam, that's a simple question, but not necessarily a simple answer. Because to really answer that question, you got to know what you have in the locker room. And so if I took our 96, 97 teams, we would play man most of the times as we did. But everybody didn't have Dre Bly and Robert Williams. So if I have those two guys, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play man, and then I'm going to let Greg Ellis, and I'm going to let the front four. See, and that's the thing that we could do. We could get pressure with the front four. We could blitz with the linebackers, but we didn't have to blitz to get pressure, and we could play man on the back end. And everybody can't do that. But if you said I had the personnel to be able to do that, that's what I would do.
Just get Dre Bly and Brian Simmons and Greg Ellis and Vonnie Holliday. That fixes all of it.
Mac is on his way to trying to get those guys. They're going to look a lot different this year getting off the bus. I can guarantee you that.
All right, before we let you go, I think your very first answer, you alluded to Sam Howell. Brian, of course, is a former pro scout as well, so he knows all about that world, not to mention the fact that he played a decade in the NFL. What are the next steps, Brian, for Sam? He's obviously been phenomenal his first 2 years. What are the next steps for him as he hopes now eventually to make that next step to the NFL?
Yes, you know, I'm going to say my answer, and I think you've heard me say this a lot. To me, it's his decision-making once the play breaks down and he looks to extend plays and make plays out of the pocket. Because in the pocket, in my opinion, he makes very good decisions. He gets rid of the ball. He's very decisive. But for whatever reason, once he breaks the pocket and he extends plays, then his decision-making is not as good as it is in the pocket. And for me, that is what he has to clean up. Now, listen, every player has holes. And what he doesn't do in that area, to me, is not a deal breaker, because it's not like it's just horrible and it happens all the time. But if you're saying, okay, if he's very good, how does he get the great? That is my opinion. His decision-making outside of the pocket. And listen, sometimes it is not bad just to throw the ball away and live to see another play.
Introducing 48 square centimeters of earning potential. Flawlessly designed. Undeniably versatile. Unlimited 2% cash back. This is the card built for Real life.
She's gonna be a drummer.
Yeah, she is. That's gonna get loud.
Right?
The new Wells Fargo Active Cash Visa credit card. Unlimited 2% cash back on purchases. That's real life ready.
Your life is more flexible and efficient than ever, and your energy is too. See how North Carolina's electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural communities we serve at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
Make your summer last during the Ford Labor Day sales event. Now is still a great time to buy a Ford. Choose from our F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 44 years, and from the freshest lineup of SUVs in America. It's the Ford Labor Day sales event. Drive one, buy one today. Just announced. Now get 0% financing for 72 months on the 2021 Ford F-150. Learn more at buyfordnow.com and see your Carolina Ford dealer today.
Introducing 48 square centimeters of earning potential. Flawlessly designed. Undeniably versatile. Unlimited 2% cash back. This is the card built for real life.
She's gonna be a drummer.
Yeah, she is. That's gonna get loud.
Right?
The new Wells Fargo Active Cash Visa credit card. Unlimited 2% cash back on purchases. That's real life ready.
Your life is more flexible and efficient than ever, and your energy is too. See how North Carolina's electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural communities we serve at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
Does your team mean the world to you? Then we're just alike. My team here at Hardison and Cochran means the world to me. And just like you, I have nothing but confidence in my team when it's on the line. If you've been injured at work and facing a blitz from the insurance company, I welcome you to call on me and my team. We have 3 workers' compensation experts ready to put in the game to protect you and your family.
Hardison and Cochran, attorneys at law, here for you. 919-ALL-4s.
Carolina Insider is presented by Wells Fargo.
After last year was such a challenging season, not just in the athletic world, of course, but certainly around college athletics, isn't it nice to get back in to the regular rotation and feel of the sports? And that includes a very full fall schedule in Chapel Hill. Let's look back to some great action from these past few days for Carolina field hockey, Tar Heel volleyball, and Carolina men's soccer.
Carolina gets into the circle looking for a reverse pass. It still trickles around. There's a strike and there's a score for North Carolina. Tracking it down and getting the goal, Katie Dixon, the product of Cary, North Carolina. Intercepted right to Yasmina Smolinar's. Chance for a shot here. Cliggett gets the finish. It's 2-1.
Fantastic finish. Unbelievable awareness of the goalkeeper.
Quick restart now into the circle. Yeager splits a few, takes the shot, a kick save. Rebound opportunity gets canceled out. Still trickling around before North Carolina clears.
Generate something that's different, a different look, something obviously that UNC has never seen before.
Pass from Cliggett. Natson gets the pass off, and the clean finish through.
Finish. Just Thompson overran it just a little bit. She tried to get a piece of it with her stick, but that was good reception by Carolina, who was just able to put it back.
Robinson with the big jump serve to the libero. Very good passing there from Colorado State, and you can see what we mentioned in the open. The coaches talking about that serve-receive game. Set point for the Rams. Tar Heels go down the middle, and Robinson will keep things alive. There's the service ace that you were talking about. Stanford leading the way with 5, Colombo and Lieber with 4. Then Leifta has got 3, Sullivan has got 2. Tar Heels go to the far pin. Good, quick, fast passing. Didn't allow the defense to set up, and Schaffmaster is going to register her 9th kill now in the match.
In the front row as well, making an impact out of the pipe in the back row.
Robinson with the big swing, and she'll get the kill.
It's not something that you can challenge because it's a judgment call. If it's something that's a judgment call, you can't really dispute it. It's whatever the officials are saying.
Now back on the serve, the sophomore. Carolina sets the freshman, and she finds a way to get it in. Robinson has been a big key contributor, and she's going to get the kill down the line there. That is her 19th of the match. Tar Heels run the slide, and they get the kill. Jay Merkler again, and she'll keep the Heels alive. You got to expect it to either go to Sullivan or Stanford. Really good serve, somehow kept alive and gotten over. Set for Robinson, gets the kill. Carolina takes the win.
One tonight. Arvanian fires from long distance. Jimenez tripped. Will set up another opportunity here for North Carolina. Chance here, Bawa. He'll run on. He'll fire. The shot is in. Bawa blows a kiss to the crowd here at Dorrance Field as he bends that one in for the first goal of the game. A beauty.
And it's a giveaway. Wintermeyer sliding through Bellini. Can he get the touch? He does. Blanks it out of his goal. Bellini with the chip. It's Fisher back post, and it's headed in by Wintermeyer. The Tar Heels double their lead. Wintermeyer opens his account for UNC, and it's 2-0, Carolina.
Yeah, and that trip to Clemson. Clemson picked to finish first in the Atlantic Division, so it doesn't get any easier.
As here's the ball in. It could be number 3. It falls to Fisher, and he'll tuck it home. Cameron Fisher turned from provider to goal scorer.
Certainly not the way the Tar Heels wanted to start the season on the football field, but only game 1. Long way to go in the 2021 campaign. Next stop for the Tar Heels, their first home game of the season. That is this upcoming Saturday, 7:30, Kenan Stadium against Georgia State. We'll have highlights of that matchup and much more next week on the Carolina Insider.
Carolina Insider is presented by Wells Fargo, official sponsor of Carolina Athletics. And brought to you by Coke Zero Sugar. Carolina Insider is produced by Go Heels Productions for Tar Heel Sports Properties, a property of Learfield.